kings of the late Shang dynasty who reigned around 1100 BC were merciless creatures who declared wars on neighboring countries and killed many of their feudal vassals in order to secure their power. The king of Zhou was one of those vassals who was killed by the Shang. After his death, his son Changji inherited the Zhou throne. In the next few decades, he valued agricultural production and proper education, and gave positions of power to people who had high moral standards like himself. Gradually, his fame spread far and wide until he became known as a sage. After hearing about the state's increasing power, the king of Shang, Di Xing, became afraid that Changji would eventually start a rebellion against the Shang. As a result, he tricked Changji into visiting the Shang Empire and arrested him the moment he arrived. Di Xing wanted to kill Changji, but could not kill a sage without reason, so he left 80-year-old Changji to rot in the national prison. While Changji was in prison, he experienced an apocalypse where sparrows flew to him and taught him the secrets of the universe through their dancing. Changji realized the law of the universe and understood the meaning and usage of the 8 trigrams left by the god Fuxi from ancient times. In order to use his prison time wisely and pass the knowledge he obtained from heaven onto future generations, Changji upgraded the 8 trigrams into 64 trigrams and wrote a book called The Book of Changes. This book became one of the roots of Chinese culture and has lasted to this day. After Changji was held captive in prison, his eldest son visited the Shang capital to convince Di Xing to release his father. Di Xing, who despised Changji and was jealous of his sage title, wanted to ruin his reputation at all costs. As a result, he ordered for Changji's son to be killed and cooked into meatballs for Changji to eat. Changji had the ability to see into the future, so when he was offered the meatballs, he did not want to eat them, but knew that he had to in order to satisfy Di Xing and save his Book of Changes. As a result, he ate the meatballs with an expressionless face but a bleeding heart. After he finished the meal, he was asked how the food tasted. He said that he had never had that type of meat before, which amused Di Xing very much, and he decided to let Changji die in the prison instead of being executed. Later on, when Changji was told that he ate his own son's meat, he cried and threw up. His vomit transformed into a few rabbits. After hearing the news, Changji's second son, Faji, decided to use a different strategy to save his father. He found out that Di Xing was weak when it came to beautiful women, so he sent a beauty as well as some treasures to Di Xing in exchange for his father. Di Xing felt extremely happy after seeing such a beautiful girl and agreed to release Changji from prison. At the age of 90, Changji finally left the prison cell with his legendary Book of Changes. After Changji returned to the Zhou, he passed on his heavenly knowledge to his sons and worked even harder to manage his country using his newfound wisdom. In admiration of Changji's fame, 2 neighboring vassal state rulers traveled to the Zhou kingdom to seek judgment in resolving a dispute they had between them. However, after seeing how polite and kind the people of Zhou were to one another, the 2 kings felt ashamed of themselves and their petty dispute and left without meeting Changji. The 2 vassal states ended up solving the problem in a peaceful and friendly manner, and they even decided to join the Zhou, a phenomenon that had never occurred before. The vassal states under Shang all admired Changji and his method of governing his people, and some of them began to treat Changji as their lord instead of Di Xing. Because of this, Zhou's power increased more and more. Unfortunately, Changji passed away a few years later due to old age. Changji's second son, Faji, took the throne and promised to fulfill Changji's wish of destroying the Shang Empire. In the final battle, the armies controlled by the Shang suddenly changed sides and decided to help the Zhou Empire in defeating Shang's capital. After hearing the devastating news, Di Xing burned himself in his palace and thus ended the Shang dynasty. From there, Faji formed the Zhou dynasty that lasted 800 long years following heaven's instructions.